Hello, everyone. This is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. Well, I did it. I purchased an app game. I bought this on eBay, very reasonably priced, 1996. So it had to be a 1996 game. The 1995 playoff team, the 8 playoff teams. We're gonna have our first playthrough ever of APBA. I played a little bit of practice game, but and this is a basic version. I don't have merino boards. It's a basic game. Purchased uh, vintage APBA game from 1996. We have the Yankees, Red Sox. The teams came with 20 players, and I got the Yahtzee thingy. You know, interesting game. There are the boards. These are really old. Oh, geez. Oh boy, we grabbed everything. Hold on a second. There we go. So these are the boards. I kind of like them. I mean, I'm a big board guy, but stealing is built into the basic game. And so we're just going to play it out and see if some people can help me learn the game. That would be awesome. And we're going to take it. It plays pretty quick. I played like a couple of 3-inning games. So we have the Boston Red Sox. First thing, they come, as people know who have played APBA. Pretty cool. I like this. The envelopes, the card quality, not bad. And again, these are the playoff teams, but they only come with 20 players, which is fine with me. This is the instructions. They really need to learn how to write instructions better. These are piss poor. Well, I wouldn't say piss poor, but not good. It does explain stuff, but not really. I did watch a couple of really good videos on APBA. There's a lot of people who play it. So the game looks fun. I can see why people like it. It seems to play fast. And from what I've watched people play, it plays fast. Michael Conastari's joined us. Hope all is well. How you feeling, Michael? Happy early Thanksgiving to everyone. I'm on vacation this week coming up. Gonna spend a little time with the wife down at the Mohican Sun. A couple of days there. But we're home today. All right. So let's get to the... Oh, geez. This is Wakefield. Those are the Red Sox. The Yankees here. Oh, no. Those were the Yankees. That's right. Wade Boggs played for the Yankees in 95, that trader. I got confused for a second. All right. So, as you know with APBA, you roll this. Say you roll 11s and 66s are very good. Whatever. You roll a 16. You go to the bases empty chart. I actually do like these charts are very sturdy. So say you roll a 16, you go here. The Red Sox fielding, you got to add up all the fielding. The Red Sox are at 35, so you would go off the 35 or fewer, and a 16. That's a single to center field. Okay, and that's it. At least that's the way it looks like. So here we go. Smelly Wrestling Geek, how you doing, my friend? Thank you very much for the super chat. That's very kind of you. It's been a while since I've showed up. Some support to some of my favorite content creators. Hope life is good, Al. Life is good, my friend. God bless you, and God bless everybody. We also have World's Worst Gamer and Doug Hunt. That was very kind of you, Smelly Wrestling Geek. I greatly appreciate it. Everything goes back. I purchased this game off eBay. So we're going to play, and bear with me. And if you know APBA, right? Help me out, folks. This is the basic game. I don't have those merino boards, and it's only set up for a basic game because I was watching Thibault. There's no stealing up at the top. There's no steal ratings on these cards. Yes, ID Gesture. How you doing, my friend? Check out that wonderful channel. This is the first APBA game I've ever played. I decided to play it online to learn. So thank you. Remember to check out that wonderful channel, ID Gesture, Cleve Baseball Fan 878. 879. Check out that wonderful channel. So here we go. Without any further ado, Al Red Sox fan learning to play APBA. So Wade Boggs is a righty. His pitching grade is a B. Red Sox defense, you add up all the defensive player ratings, which I did include the pitcher. I believe you do that. They're a 35. The Yankees are a 39 for the defense. Yeah, there's no mass. This is an old game. So this is the basic game. And that's the way I want to learn, obviously. I want to test it out first. I got this game for about $30. And that included shipping. Just over 30 and tax, put it over 30. So I want to see if I like APBA because I like games and I'm not, might as well learn games, right? Could be worse things. So Wade Boggs is up. He's a lefty. Ah! We already lost our. I'm not used to the Yahtzee roller thing. I'm not used to the Yahtzee roller. Here we go. Wade Boggs. Boggs. So you read the red, then the white. That's a 32. You go to the bases empty chart. And I'm not going to show you the chart because it's really big. I showed you already. So a 32. Well, we'll show you. Why not? We'll show you. So bases empty chart. 32. That's a fly ball to right center field. I don't know what these asterisks means. I'm going to ignore them for now. But either way, it's a fly out. We're going to say right center field. And the right fielder makes the catch. That is Troy O'Leary. So Boggs is gone. And just like that, that's one out. The game, I played 3 quick innings. A couple of three-inning games. Uncle Dave Gardner's here. Hope all's well. Hope you're feeling good. Glad that your dog's doing better. Uncle Dave says, I think the asterisk means 2 outs. ID gesture. It is a asterisk, then it's with 2 outs. Use what is after it. Okay, so with 2 outs, let me write that down. Again, these directions, maybe they do put, the directions are easy to understand, but I wish they had examples. Examples would be nice, but I'm watching a lot of videos, so I'll learn it. All right, so the asterisk means 2 outs. I'm going to put that right here. Asterisk means use 2 outs. Thank you. This is how we learn. All right. Bernie Williams steps to the plate to face Wakefield. Oh, I should give you the lineups. For the Yankees, Boggs at third, Williams in center field, O'Neill in right field, Ruben Sierra is the DH, Don Mattingly at first, Mike Stanley does the catching, Velarde's in left, Fernandez at short, Pat Kelly at second, bats ninth, and Tim Wakefield on the mound, the knuckleballer for the Red Sox. For the Yankees on the mound, Blackjack McDowell. He is a B grade with a Y modifier. Tim Wakefield also has a Y modifier, and I believe that's for strikeouts. Red Sox, Tinsley in center, Valentin at short, Vaughn at first, Canseco's the DH, Greenwell, the left fielder, Naring at third, O'Leary, the right fielder, McFarland does the catching, Luis Alicea, second baseman, bats ninth. Okay, here we go. So here's Bernie Williams. 41 to Bernie Williams. So a 41, and again, we go off the 35 points. So 41. Routine grounder to short. It's going to be an error. So John Valentine commits the error. Oh, we missed. Let's do this. Hold on a second, folks. I was already writing 6-3. That's an E6 on Valentine. So Valentine is on, commits the error. Bernie Williams is at first. Williams is a neutral runner. Again, the stealing is built into the game, it seems. I don't know how I feel about that. Super Bowl tournament, how you doing? Hope all is well. ID gesture says 41 is a 24L. You need to re-roll on a 41. Use that to get the result. Okay, so a 41. Oh, Jesus, you're right. You're right. My faux pas. You're right. Did I mess up the first one too? I probably did. Anyway, Boggs is out. We've already decided that. No, I actually looked at the right thing. I probably messed the first one up. So 40, right. Duh. 41 is a 24. 24 is a ground out to short. See? As easy as pie. I probably messed up the asterisk thing because I don't remember if I did that. So that's a 6-3. So I'm going to have to go back and check on the Boggs one. I probably just looked at the number and went right to here. Thank you very much. Paul O'Neill. So you look at the black. See, I already messed up once. Here's a pitch to Paulie O'Neill. 25. So we go here. 25 is an 8. So a 25 is an 8. Now that's the pitching grade. Tim Wakefield. There's something to do, though. If it's a certain number, it's always a D grade. If it's a certain number, I read that somewhere. 7, 8, or 11. So on a 7, 8, or 11, 7, 8, or 11, always use the grade D pitcher column, no matter what the actual grade is. So again, so that was a 25, and it's an 8. So we used grade D single. That's a single. I think I played that right. ID Gesture said you did it right for Boggs. Thank you. So again, we rolled a 20. And again, I'm learning. This is a learning thing. And this is the way I learn because people come in. That's what's wonderful about the community. So 25 is an 8. I remember reading that if it's a 7, 8, or 11 result from the second column of a player's card, always use grade D, no matter what the actual grade for the pitcher is. So that's a single. So with 2 outs, Paulie O'Neill singles. I think I played that correctly. That is a second column only. That's a second column only. You mean, oh, what does that mean, ID Gesture? You ignore that rule when rolling on the first column. Oh, I gotcha. All right, so I understand now. So if we move to the second column, so if we have to, on the 25, if we had to use the 2, you'd say then. All right, so it's a 25, it's an 8. He's a grade B on an 8. Well hit, but it's right at the center fielder. Out number 3. Okay. I'm never going to remember that rule. All right. So 1, 2, 3. We've already had to use the white out a couple of times. But just like that, if you move to the second column because you rolled a 0. Gotcha. Again, I hope I remember that. But all right. Thank you. Grey Cup. What happened in the Grey Cup? Watching this after my Als won the Grey Cup. Excellent. That was on today, the Grey Cup. All right. So 1, 2, 3. Go the Yankees here at Fenway. All right. I got to remember that rule too. It's only, so what is that? Correct. If you move to the second column because you rolled a 0. Move to the second column. Do they say that? Let's see. When a leadoff hitter's at bat, it's over the card, bottom, blah, blah. Yeah, that's, jeez. The stuff they put in here for, I mean, it's kind of silly. Yeah. After the guy gets a hit, you move him to the back. No poop Sherlock. See, it says from numbers 1 through 11 on a base situation playing board, refer to the pitcher's grade to determine the column to use, except when 7, 8, or 11 results from the second column. Oh, from the second column. See, again, they don't explain. Their directions are poor, in my opinion. Not bad, just poor. All right, so let's move on. So that's if it's in the second column. All right. I'm never going to remember that, folks. But I just want to try out APBA before I move on to heaven, hopefully, at some point. So here we have McDowell and now the Red Sox. And we start with the bases empty chart. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Uncle Dave Gardner says, I wanted to get the 1995 set. These are just the playoff teams. Like I said, only 20 players, but it's a good. P-Jet, how you doing? World's Worst Gamer, hope all is well. Cutter Historical. SGJ Jamie, hope heaven can wait a little while longer. Well, you never know. You never know. You never know, my friend. Thank you for those well wishes, Jamie. All right, so Lee Tinsley is up. He's playing center field for us, the Red Sox. He's a fast runner. That part I know. I remember that. And he's a switch hitter because it's his bats both ways. McDowell's a righty, grade B, a wide pitcher. I think that means he strikes out more. He was a strikeout pitcher, so I'm assuming that means strikeouts. Here's the pitch to Lee Tinsley. That's a 22. Doubles are good in this game, I perceive. So it's a 22, which is an 8. 8 on a B grade. Well, I already know that's a well-hit ball to center field. Bernie Williams will make that catch. We had the same thing for Wakefield. I think I played that properly. So Lee Tinsley hits it on the screws. He's out, though. 1 down. Yes, World's Worst Gamer says, I'd like to try APBA 2 before he moves on. Well, we're all going to try APBA. And again, I got this at a fairly reasonable price. But when I was watching Thibault, and I realized these are basic cards because on his cards, he had stealing stuff at the top. That brings up John Valentine, right-handed batting shortstop for the Red Sox. McDowell gets a sign from Stanley. The pitch to John Valentine. That's a 21. 21's a 32. So now the Yankees fielding is a 39. So it's going to be fielding to 36 through 40. So 39 fielding. Valentine rolled a 21. That's a 32. Lace to the gap, but making the catch is the right fielder, Paul O'Neill. So Paul O'Neill makes a fabulous catch. So 2 hard hit balls. Blackjack McDowell's not fooling anybody. But the Red Sox are finding the gloves of the Yankee outfielders. 2 outs, base is empty. For Mo Vaughn, Red Sox first baseman, power hitting, left-handed batting first baseman. McDowell's ready. He pitches to Mo Vaughn. A 12 is a 25. So a 25 goes off the fielding column. 25. It's going to be a ground out to second. Kelly throws to Mattingly. Mo Vaughn is retired. 4-3. This game does play pretty fast. I can see why people enjoy it. So 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. I think I played that inning pretty clean. I think I played that one pretty clean. I've been on an eBay kick of buying old games because at some point I want to experience them before I go away. For the Yankees in the top of the second, it'll be Sierra Mattingly Stanley to face the knuckleballer Tim Wakefield. Wakefield came over from the Pirates who had cut him. Wakefield had won 2 National League Championship games against Atlanta, I think in the prior year, 1994. God rest his soul. All right, here's Ruben Sierra. Switch hitter. He'll bat lefty against the right-handed knuckleballer Tim Wakefield. ID Jester says, yes, clean inning. All right. The pitch to Ruben Sierra. 52 using the Yahtzee. 52 is a 12. So a 12 is going to go off the Red Sox fielding. Base is empty. So a 12 is a ground ball bobbled by Mo Vaughn. But he wins the foot race to the bag. Sierra is retired on a ground out 3. This game is fun. I don't know what the heck I'm doing, but, we're going to learn. Don Mattingly. I always like Don Mattingly. Steps to the plate. Left-hand batting first baseman. Wakefield picks up the sign. The knuckleballer delivers to Don Mattingly. It's a 21 to Donnie Baseball. 21 is a 30. 21 is a 30. And again, off the fielding chart, 30's in red. That's going to be a fly ball left center field. Making a fine running catch look easy is the Gator, Mike Greenwell. So Greenwell makes the catch off the bat of Mattingly. 2 outs. Philip Reynolds, how you doing? Hope all is well. Smelly Wrestling Geek, as they say, ignorance is bliss. And again, thank you, Smelly Holy what? Hey, dude, did you give me another super chat? I hope you did not do that, but thank you, Smelly Wrestling Geek. Okay, because it's up here twice. I don't know why. I only see it once in the chat, but up there. All right, well, don't do it twice, please. Thank you again for your super chat. 2 outs, base is empty, so I have to use the asterisk if that comes up. Mike Stanley, who played for the Red Sox. I don't know if it's probably after this. I would think it was after his stint with the Yankees. 2 outs, base is empty. The pitch to Mike Stanley from Tim Wake. Oh, that's doubles. That's a 55. 55 is an 8. An 8. I already know what that is. An 8 on a B. Well hit ball to center field, but Lee Tinsley will track it down in the triangle. The side is retired. Boy, that grade B has worked out well for Tim Wakefield. Go to the bottom of the second. No score here. Larry Mullen says, hello, Al. Love APBA. This is the first time I've ever played APBA. We put it on the channel. This is how I'm learning stuff. John Wise, how you doing? So let's go through. I'd like to say hello to Larry Mullins, Philip Reynolds, Smelly Wrestling Geek. Again, thank you for the super chat. That was quite kind of you. John Wise, ID Gesture helping me out. World's Worst Gamer, SGJ Jamie, Uncle Dave Gardner. Cutter Historical, check out that wonderful channel. P-Jet, Super Bowl Tournament, a.k.a. Mike in the Truck. Cleve Baseball Fan 879, check out that wonderful channel. Also check out ID Gesture and Uncle Dave Gardner. Arnold Hunter, Michael Canastari, Doug Hunt. All right, let's continue on. Alan Berry, hope all is well. Red Sox, Yankees scoreless, bottom of the second. Blackjack McDowell back up on the bump. As we were playing APBA Classic Basic Baseball. 1996 game, but just the playoff teams, and they only gave you 20 players. I didn't get Reggie Jefferson. I was a little upset with that. That's okay. Here comes Jose Canseco to face Blackjack McDowell. Righty-righty matchup. The pitch to Jose Canseco. 65 to Canseco. 65 is a 35. So that goes off the Yankee fielding chart. Yankees are 39. So it's going to be the second fielding chart. And what did I say that was? 65 is a 35. So a 35 pops it up behind the plate. Mike Stanley will make the play as he throws the mask aside. Canseco is out. So Canseco is gone. That brings up Mike Greenwell, the Gator. The pitch to the Gator from 44. Doubles are good. That's all I hear. 7. All right, that's going to be a hit. Ground ball, base hit through the right side, past the dive of Kelly. So Mike Greenwell singles. And now the steals and all that stuff is built into the game. Thank God the Red Sox really didn't steal a lot of bases. Doug Hunt says, APBA Brian does a great job showing this game. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I've watched many an APBA Brian video. He's already sent me a message if I have any questions. There's another real good tutorial. A guy played a whole game explaining everything. I've watched some of that. All right, 1 out, 1 on for Tim Naring, the Red Sox third baseman. He bats righty. He's from Cincinnati, Ohio. McDowell deals to Tim Naring. 43 to Tim Naring. So that's going to be Yankee defense. 43 is a 29. A 29's in red. Chopper to the pitcher. How do you know if it's a double play? Oh, so I got to, oh, hold on. I got to switch charts. That's why. Here we go. We got to go to the base runner chart. Here we go. Runner at first. That's how we'll know. So a 43 for Tim Naring, 29. 29's in red. Pitcher gets a force at second. If he's a Y, okay. So I know the asterisk means use it if there's 2 outs. But what does this mean? So what was it? 29 again? 43, 29. Okay, so runner on first, okay? And we go to the Yankee fielding column. Pitcher gets the force at second. I get that part. And the asterisk is if there's 2 strikes. I get that part. Why? Strikeout. So is it a strikeout? Because Blackjack McDowell is a Y and he's a strikeout pitcher. Would that be a strikeout? On the 29, would that be a strikeout? Y overrides the play, so it's a strikeout. Okay. If he's a Y pitcher. He is a Y pitcher. Right there. I don't know if you can see that. He's a Y pitcher. All right, so that's a strikeout. So that's where the grade comes in. So McDowell records his first K. It's true. Does he have a pile driver? So 2 outs, runner at first. Oh, I got some new wrestling cards for Filsinger. Psyched. World's Worst Gamer. Y is a modifier. Yep, overrides the other. It is a strikeout. Thank you, World's Worst Gamer. We're learning stuff. We're learning. Everyone's having a good time. Life's too short to be angry. That brings up Troy O'Leary. Here's Troy O'Leary. Gator at first. McDowell to O'Leary. 16 is a 28. 28 is going to be a ground out to first. Ground out to short. 6-3 side is retired. On the slowly. So Fernandez charges from short, fires to Mattingly. We're through 2 here, playing APBA for the very first time. A real game. No practice games. We're playing real. And we're learning. We have a lot of help from our friends from the FOC, friends of the channel, friends of the community. So McDowell puts up a goose egg. Let's see if Tim Wakefield. And I think pitching fatigue is if you give up 5 runs. If you don't give up 5 runs, the guy just keeps pitching, which that kind of makes sense. If I understand that correctly. But again, we're just getting the basics down here. Here we go. So it's going to be Randy Velarde and Tony Fernandez and Pat Kelly, the bottom third of this Yankee order. Wakefield to Velarde. 65. And we have to switch. I have to remember this. So base is empty. Just flip that back. 65 is a 35. That's going to go off the Red Sox fielding chart. 35 is red. He pops the ball up in foul territory. McFarland will make the catch. 1 down. That brings up Tony Fernandez. Let's see what Tony can do against the knuckleballer Tim Wakefield. Wakefield's ready. The pitch to Fernandez. That's a 16. 28. I already know that's going to be an out. It's in the red. Nubbed to the left side. Charging shortstop John Valentine. A short, low throw scooped out of the dirt by Mo Vaughn. 2 away. 2 away. Base is empty for the number 9 batter. These cards stick together, though. For the number 9 batter, Pat Kelly, the second baseman. All right, here comes Pat Kelly. Wakefield has yet to give up a hit. McFarland sets the target. The pitch to Pat Kelly. 31 to Pat Kelly. A 31 is a 14. A 14 could be trouble here. Ooh, possible walk. Ball 4. Double ZZ pitcher takes the ball, the walk away. Wakefield is not a double ZZ pitcher, so Kelly walks. So that was a 24 bases empty. 31 is a 14. I'm sorry. And this is the Red Sox fielding right here. Low ball 4. But if it's a double ZZ pitcher, which Wakefield is not, it would have nullified the walk. So it is a walk. So that's a walk because he's not a double ZZ pitcher. So Kelly is on top of the order. Wade Boggs, he flew out to O'Leary and Wright. And now I have to make sure we flip this chart. The charts are very sturdy. Okay, runner at first. The pitch from Wakefield to Wade Boggs, 14. That's a 30 on the Red Sox fielding. That's going to be in red. High fly ball to left. Going back a bit, making the catch is Mike Greenwell. Side is retired. Yankees finally do get a base runner, but that is all. John Wise says, I hate Boggs as a Yankee. ID Jester, only double Z pitchers won't walk a lot of batters. Thank you. Again, some stuff is well explained even on the charts. Other things, and again, it's the first time I'm really playing, so I'm sure it's explained a little better than I think. How do you know when it's a balk? How do you know when it's a balk? There's a thing that says balk, but it doesn't say anything about balks in the rule books. So McDowell will face in the bottom of the third for the Red Sox. McFarland, Alisea in the top of the order. Lee Tinsley, as we put this in the Yahtzee thing. Let's go back to bases empty. You will get a roll for a balk. But what do you do if it's a balk? It doesn't say what you do. Oh, maybe. Wait. I get what you say. No. I remember this now. Dave Gardner says, just keep reading results on the chart. It will explain itself. Thank you. I'm going to take a sip of Gatorade. I've been battling this flu for 2.5 weeks. I'm getting better. Oh, my God. All right, here we go. Mike McFarland used to play for the Royals. McDowell to McFarland. It's a battle of the mix. 45. A 45 off the McFarland card is a 14. A 14, we go to the Yankees defensive column. Way outside, and he's not a double Z, so that's going to be a walk. So we had two 14s now. So McFarland is on. I believe that's the second Red Sox base runner. That brings up Louis Alisea. I should attempt a bunt here. We're going to attempt a bunt. We're going to play a little small ball with Alisea. And again, there's no bunt ratings, but what they have in the booklet is this little chart. So I assume you roll like you normally would, and then just come to this little chart. But again, I don't see any bunt ratings on here. I don't see any bunt ratings. So I believe we're going to bunt. We're going to sacrifice here. Alisea is going to square to bunt. That is a 51. So I assume we go here. That's a 12. It would have been a 12. ID Gesture says correct. Roll normal and look at the chart. Okay, so we roll ID and everyone. We rolled a 51. 51. Why did I say it was a 12? Oh, because I looked at the 52. It's a 9, and we just took a hit away. God damn it. So that's a 9. Bunted to third base. No play at second. Throw to first. Sack is good. I do like Uncle Dave Gardner's right. You just follow the chart, and that is really good with APBA. So that's going to go 9. Let's make sure I did that right. No play at second. Throw to first. Runner to second. They got that wrong, though. It should be a 5-3 sack. Oh, wait, a wheel play. It could be the wheel play. They're charging. Yeah, okay. So that's a sack. 5-4. Advancing to second is McFarland. Okay, so that's pretty easy. I like that. Top of the order for Lee Tinsley. Red Sox have their first runner in scoring position against the Yankees and Blackjack McDowell. Lee Tinsley flew out to Bernie Williams in center. The pitch to Tinsley, 23. 23 is a 27. Runner at second, though. So now, runner at second. This could be annoying. Runners on first and third. Oh, here it is. Runner at second. All right, let's do this. So you just got to flip the charts. It's not too bad. Runner at second. Tinsley with a 23 is a 27. 27 goes the Yankees fielding defense, which is 36 through 40. 27, ground out to third, no one advances. If he's a Y, it's a strikeout. It's a strikeout. I like that. That's cool. Tinsley strikes out because McDowell is a Y pitcher. McDowell gets his second strikeout. I think I did that right. So let's just look at this again as we're learning. This is a learning thing. So we rolled a 23. 23 is a 27. We went to the 27. Ground out to third, no advance. But is he a Y pitcher? Yes, he is a Y pitcher. It's a strikeout. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Uncle Dave Gardner says the more you play, you will find some cool things in the charts that pop up from time to time. Yeah, I like it. I do like it. So there's 2 outs. I'm enjoying it so far. Again, I don't think I would play the Merino boards. As ID Jester confirms, I am correct. Thank you very much, IDJ. All right. John Wise says, have a great night, great weekend, and happy Thanksgiving, everyone. You too, my friend. You too. Here we go. John Valentine, can he get a clutch hit? So we keep the runner at second. McDowell to John Valentine, 45. 45 is a 14. This might be good. No, it's not. We wanted 1 through 11. So a 14. Oh, just missed. Just missed for ball 4. He might have been pinched. So what does that mean? We roll over. Just missed for ball 4. Oh, no. The pitcher just missed. He might have been pinched, so that's a walk. I got it. That's a walk. So, they were a little tight. Blackjack McDowell and Mike Stanley don't like that card. So, that's a walk to Johnny Valentine. So, it's first and second with 2 outs. Now, what I have to remember. So, we have first and second. So, now we have to go back to these charts and find first and second. And we do that. Doug Hunt says, yeah, it almost seems like it is a rare play chart reading. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So first and second, 2 outs for Mo Vaughn. Come on, Mo. He grounded to second. The pitch to Mo Vaughn, that's a 16. 16 is a 13. A 13 strikes out. He chases on a ball in the dirt. That does sound like Mo Vaughn. So Blackjack McDowell gets his third strikeout. Red Sox strand 2. We go to the top of the 4th. I think I played that inning pretty clean. All right, I'm understanding stuff. For the Yankees, it would be Williams, O'Neill, and Sierra. I wish I had Reggie Jefferson, though. That would have been nice to have Reggie Jefferson. ID Justice, 14s are walks. I have to remember that. 13s are always strikeouts. Thank you, IDJ. So Wakefield has not given up a hit yet. The pitch to Bernie Williams, who grounded to Valentine at short. That's a 45 for Bernie Williams. 45 is a 14. And again, I have to remember to switch these charts. So we go to the bases empty chart. So a 45 for Bernie Williams is a 14. A 14 is a walk. And because we already know that Wakefield is not a double ZZ pitcher. That's a walk. And again, there's no, in the basic game, you can't say when you want to steal. I might take a shot here at Bernie Williams, but this is the basic game. It tells you when you steal, I guess. So now we have to go to runner on first. No outs. Can the Red Sox turn 2? Wakefield to Paulie O'Neill. O'Neill flew out to center and Lee Tinsley. That's a 15. 15 is an 8. Oh, Nelly. I already know that on a grade B, let's see what this is. 8s are not good on grade Bs if you're a batter. Top to the mound, only one play in time. Runner to second. So a nubber to the mound. Wakefield thought about trying to turn 2, but got the sure out at first. O'Neill is retired 1-3. Advancing to second is Bernie Williams. ID Gesture says, when you roll an 11, those are your hit and steal the next base. Thank you. The designated hitter, the dangerous Ruben Sierra. Let's see what Ruben Sierra can do here. 1 out, runner at second. So now I have to go runner at second. Not first and second, runner at second. Sorry about my shoulder or my arm. I'm going to have to, I think I should separate these next time and slide some this way and slide some that way. Runner at second. The pitch to Ruben. Oh, it's a 12. Is that good? 12's a 25. 25 goes off the Red Sox fielding. Red Sox are 35 or lower. So a 25 liner grabbed by the second baseman in the air. No play on the runner. So a nice play by Louis Alicea. Quickly scampering, diving back to second is Bernie Williams. So that's a line out. 4. So Sierra hit it on the screws. Thomas Bartlett, how you doing, my friend? Hope all is well. Don Mattingly trying to give the Yankees a lead here. The pitch to Donnie Baseball is a 53 from Tim Wakefield. 53 is a 20. A 20 with a runner on second is going to be a one-hopper. It's an error on the second baseman, Louis Alicea. So how do you know how the runners advance? It's 2 outs. I guess he stops at third. Bernie Williams is a fast runner. I think he would score. I think Williams would score, but this is what it says. It was a 20. It just says it's an error. One hopper through the second baseman's legs. Batter at second. Oh, he scores. Run scores. Batter at second. I just have to keep reading. Batter at second, run scores. So the Yankees take a 1-0 lead. Just have to keep reading. No RBI. That's an E4. Mattingly's on first. 1-0. Tim Wakefield still has not given up a hit. Let's put these underneath here. Wakefield is yet to give up a hit. Pitch to Mike Stanley. 15. 15 is an 8. An 8 on a grade B. Runner at first, though. We got to go runner at first. All right. We got to go runner at first. First and second. First and third. All right. I'm going to split these up here. Runner on first. Base is empty. There we go. And we're going to put these other ones over here. That makes it easier. So runner on first. We rolled a 15. 15 is an 8. An 8 on a grade B. Top to the mound. And that's going to end the inning as Wakefield throws to Mo Vaughn. So the knuckleballer is doing a great job, but faulty infield defense and a walk give the Yankees a 1-0 lead. So that's going to be 1-3 there. Yankees pick up a run here in the fourth. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Red Sox down 1-0. Boston will send Canseco, Greenwell, Naring to face Blackjack McDowell. Let's try to pick up the pace a bit. Probably the only person who plays APBA in over an hour. Here's a pitch to Jose Canseco. That's a 34 to Jose Canseco. 34, we have to go bases empty, so we're going to flip this over. We got a little system going with the charts now. 34 is a 31. Yankees fielding chart 31 is a deep fly ball to center field, but not deep enough. In the triangle, Bernie Williams makes the catch, 1 down. Mike Greenwell's up. He's 1 for 1. That's a 55. Doubles are usually, it's an 8. An 8. Grade B. Oh, man, that 8 is another hard hit shot to center field. To the triangle, Bernie Williams tracks this one down 2. That grade B 8 is not good if you're a hitter. So McDowell and Wakefield take hits away on that. Well, I mean, because if you're A, B pitchers take away hits, C and D pitchers, you're going to get the hit. So Bernie Williams has been a busy beaver in center. Another nice, fine running catch towards the triangle. Tim Naring struck out his first time. The pitch. ID Gesture says you need 6, 7, or 9 to get those hits against B pitchers. Thank you. The pitch of Tim Naring from Blackjack McDowell. That's a 45. 45 to Tim Naring is a 14. 14 goes to the Yankee fielding chart. And a 14 on the... that's a walk. We already know that's a walk. A 14's a walk. A 13's a strikeout. Inning stays alive. McDowell is not a double ZZ pitcher. Troy O'Leary popped out to the catcher. Oh, wait. No, Canseco should be up. Did it stick? No, I'm right. Troy O'Leary should be up. My faux pas. I apologize. Here's the pitch of Troy O'Leary. Grounded to short. 0 for 1. 54 to Troy O'Leary. 54 is a 32. Off the Yankee fielding chart with a runner at first. So we got to flip this over with 2 outs. So that is... what did I say? That was a 54. 54 is a 32. A 32 is an out. Flies out to Paul O'Neill in right field. .32. Medium fly to right, no problem. Runner holds. F7. That's not right. That should be an F9. Right fielder's a 9, not a 7. Medium fly to right field, no problem. Runner holds. So that's a third out. O'Neill makes the catch. They just have a typo there. It should not be an F7. It should be an F9. We go to the top of the fifth. 1-0 Yankees on the error by Luis Alicea. I can see why people like the APBA. Plays pretty quick. I'm actually enjoying the basic game. That's all I would probably play is the basic game for now. And I'll play this out and learn it a little better. For the Yankees, who still do not have a hit, they scored on a walk and an error in the fourth on the knuckleballer Tim Wakefield. Velarde, Fernandez, and Kelly. Wakefield to Randy Velarde. That's a 43 to Randy Velarde. And we got to go to the bases empty. So let's flip this over here. 43 to Randy Velarde is a 29. A 29 is going to be an out. Comebacker, back to the pitcher. Wakefield. Ooh, is he an X? No, he's a Y. So it's not a strikeout. So that is a ground out 1-3. So Wakefield retires Velarde as he tosses to first. Dave Gardner says, I only play basic myself. It plays fast and easy. I kind of like it. And I like different types of games. Oh, update on my History Maker Baseball Game 2. Red Sox Mets, 1986. Not a replay of the World Series. Red Sox lost 2-0. I might put Game 3 up on the channel. Tom Seaver versus Bobby Ojeda. Here's the pitch to Tony Fernandez. 63. What will it be? We shall see. That's a 31. 31 with bases empty is a towering fly ball to center field. Having a cup of coffee, waiting for it to come down is Lee Tinsley. Fernandez is retired. So that's a 31. Towering fly ball. Yep. To center. Here's Pat Kelly. Let's see what Pat Kelly can do here. Top of the fifth, 1-0 Yankees. They have a lead without a hit. The pitch to Kelly, 61 from the knuckleballer Tim Wakefield. That's a 26. 26. Chopper to second. That's going to be out number 3. Making the play is Alicea. This one doesn't shoot through his legs as he tosses to Mo Vaughn. Wakefield still throwing a no-no. After 5. We go to the bottom of the fifth, 1-0 New York. And again, with this set, you only have 20 players. So what confused me a little bit was I saw all this stuff here on the pitcher's card and like, what is that? But I guess that's if he's hitting, because all you need to know is the grade, his fielding number, and then if he has a modifier. Blackjack McDowell nursing a 1-run lead. Luis Alicea wearing the goat's horns for the Red Sox with that error. The pitch to Mike McFarland. He walked his first time up, reached second, but would go no farther. It's a 24 to McFarland from Blackjack McDowell. 24 is a 13, and that's a strikeout. I already know that. Bases empty on a 13 is a swing and a miss. 13. Actually got him looking. I looked at the wrong column, but I know it's a strikeout. So a grade B is a 13. Why don't they have that under grade A? Hey, this is kind of weird. Look. D, C, B. What the hell happened with grade A? Do you just go here? Here's grade A. Do you just use... Oh, it's a fielding. It's a fielding. Yeah, it's a field. That's my... No, yeah. It goes off the fielding. Has nothing to do with the grade. 13 is past 11. So it's still a strikeout. Swing and a miss. I did look at the right thing. McFarland goes down via the K. I have to remember that. So McFarland strikes out. McDowell now has 4 strikeouts. Louis Alicea had a sac bunt, so he has no official at bat. The pitch to Alicea, 24 to little Louis Alicea. That's a 13. That's a strikeout. I don't even have to look. I'm remembering stuff. So Alicea goes down via the K. Blackjack McDowell is dealing. So really, this game is really driven off, it looks like, the batters. And then the pitcher comes in with the modifiers here and there. Lee Tinsley, 2 outs. He struck out his first time up. That is a 31. 31 is a 9. 9. So a 9, we go to the grade B pitcher. A 9. Sharp hit ball past the dive of the shortstop, Fernandez, into left field. That's a single. All right. That is a single. See, I would have Tinsley stealing with 2 outs, but that's just me. Now we have to flip this. Runner at first. Tinsley's at first. He's fast. Hopefully that comes into play. John Valentin is 1 for 2. He's flown out to right and walked. 62 to John Valentin. Tinsley, a fast runner at first. 62 is a 23. I don't think that's going to be good. 23. Runner nailed stealing. Oh, wow. That sucks. So a 23 looks like that's a base running thing. There's something about ejections. We're not going to do any ejections. And then there's something with a balk call. All right, how do we handle this, IDJ, if you're still here? So it's a 20. We rolled a 62. A 62 on the Valentin card is a 23. We go on the Yankees defense, 23. Runner caught stealing. Thrown out of the game, 2 through 4. I don't know what that means. Oh, he's thrown out of the game. That's okay. 2 through 4 is the catcher throwing to the second base. No one's getting thrown out of the game. Balk called. Do we have to? How do we interpret the balk call? Anybody? How do we interpret the balk call? Do we roll? Because it doesn't say anything about balks on the card. So how do you interpret that? Or you just ignore it and say he's out? See, runner thrown out. Okay. The balk call is after an asterisk. So that is only if there is 2. Okay, it's still after 2 outs. Gotcha. Thank you, IDJ. So even that is after 2 outs. Okay. So Tinsley actually was stealing, and he is out. He's out stealing. That's 2 to 4. Valentine will be at the plate when we start the bottom of the 6th. Top of the 6th, 1-0 Yankees. Wakefield still throwing a no-no, even though he's losing 1-0. Top of the order for New York. Boggs, Williams, O'Neill. Wakefield to Wade Boggs. 53 to Wade Boggs. 53 to Wade Boggs is a 20. We got to go bases empty. Let's flip this over. 20. 20, 20, 20. And it's an error. Another error. On the second baseman. Routine number to second base. He juggles it. No play. Another error committed by Louis Alicea. That's how the Yankees got their only run so far. Can they pick up another thanks to the giving nature of Louis Alicea? So Bernie Williams, and he's going to swing the stick here. Red Sox, we have to flip this chart. Runner at first. No outs. Come on, double play ball. 62, Wakefield to Williams. 62 is a 26. 26 goes off the Red Sox fielding chart. 26, batter. Safe on first. Fielder's choice. They can't turn 2, but they get the lead runner 4 to 6. So he is out. Boggs is out. Williams reaches on the fielder's choice 4 to 6. It plays pretty well. Again, I'm sure everyone's played APBA. I haven't, but it plays pretty well. Paulie O'Neill with doubles. Will O'Neill get the first hit off Wakefield? 44 is a 7. Runner at first, 7, and that's going to be single to right center field. Fast runner takes second on the throw. Runner to third. So the ball's hit to right center field. Bernie Williams goes first to third. If O'Neill's a fast runner, which he is not, he would have took second. He doesn't have an F. And there's your first hit off Tim Wakefield. First and third, 1 out. Red Sox again will play for 2. So we have to go first and third. Okay, got first and third here. Flip that chart. We need a strikeout. Come on, 13. Yes! 13! Sweet! Oh, no. That's the 13 here, though. That's not the 13 there. So 13, my faux pas, I got all excited, is a 40. A 40 against the Red Sox fielding, which is 35 or fewer because they're 35. A 40 sac fly. Ooh! It's a double play. Sac fly to center. Oh, slow runner. Is he a slow runner? No, he's a regular runner. Son of a bitch. Sac fly center, unless it's a slow runner. So it's 2-0 on the sac fly by Ruben. Oh, wait a second. Wait 1 minute. It's Bernie Williams, but he's a fast runner at third. He's a fast runner at third. So he scores. I put the F there. That's a fast runner. 2-0. O'Neill stays at first. Sierra with an 8. It's a sack. And he has a run batted in. It's 2-0 Yankees. Okay. All right. All righty. So 2 outs. O'Neill. At first, Don Mattingly comes to the plate. And now, so we have a runner at first. We have to switch the chart again. So we switch to runner at first. Wakefield to Donnie Baseball. Don Mattingly, that's a 16-28. I believe that's going to be runner at first. 28 red. Grounder to short. 6-3. Side is retired, but the Yankees put another one on the board. So you got 1. Sacked. Yep. Bottom of the 6th. 2-0 New York. ID Gesture says, whenever you have a runner on third. I was playing for 2, though. So to me, they're playing back. And it was a fly ball. So, but thank you. So if you have to declare. I don't see anything about back or in, though. I'm sure it's in the rules somewhere. But again, the rules aren't really well written. Or examples. I should say examples. Excuse me. Two nothing Yankees. McDowell to face Valentin Vaughn. Look at the runner on third chart, and you will see on results in or back. Runner on third. Oh, did I not have the right? You know what? Oh, no, first and third. Here's first and third. But he flew out anyway. I don't see any. Oh, right there. Yeah. Defense must be declared. Position, infield, in the deep. Play results deeper in. But, okay. I don't know how it affects anything. Less than 2. So it says with third base occupied in less than 2 outs, the defensive manager must announce whether the infield is deeper in. We were playing for 2, so we weren't playing in. If he fails to do so, it is considered to be deep. Okay, but where are the freaking results? Look at 12. You will see deeper in. Oh, yeah, yeah. So that's where it comes into play there. Oh, yeah, yeah, over here too. I see it. Deep. Yep. Okay, thank you. I see. Yeah, I see them right here. Deep. Turned, double play turn. Great. Thank you, IDJ. Thank you. All right, so now we have bases empty. Thank you very much. And what IDJ is talking about, because this is all new to me, you can see it here. In, and then deep turn 2 run scores. So if had it been a ground ball in this situation, we were looking for 2, we would have got the double play. The run wouldn't have scored. Great. Excellent. Thank you. Now we go to the bases empty chart. Thank you, IDJ. Excuse me. John Valentin will lead things off here in the bottom of the 6th. Red Sox trail 2-0. Pitch to Valentin for Blackjack McDowell. That's a 63. 63 is a 31. 31 goes off the Yankees fielding chart. And I know it's going to be in red, so that's another deep fly out to center. Bernie Williams has been a busy beaver in center. 1 out. Here's Mo Vaughn, the hit dog. That was also Mike Easler's nickname, the hit dog. Pitch to Mo Vaughn. I almost said Mike Easler. That is a 13. A 13's a 14. A 14's a walk. 14 is a walk. He's not a double ZZ. So Mo Vaughn reaches base for the first time. Tying run will come to the plate. Jose Canseco can tie it up with one mighty swing of the bat. Mike Greenwell on deck. Mike Greenwell on deck. The pitch to Jose Canseco, 0 for 2. Come on. Oh, 66! 66 is a 1. You can kiss that mofo goodbye. Fly ball carrying well to center. Bernie Williams is not going to catch this one. It is gone, baby, gone. Jose Canseco gets the 66. That's a 1. You go to the B grade pitcher. He has no voodoo to bring that ball back. Bippity boppity boom to the moon. Boom goes the ball. Jose Canseco touches them all. Fenway Park explodes in euphoria. The Red Sox have tied it at 2 on the Canseco blast. He has 2 batted in. The walk hurts Blackjack McDowell. 2-2. How do you do? Still only 1 out. To the moon, Alice, to the moon. Now I'll bring up the Gator, Mike Greenwell. As Doug Hunt says it in the chat, to the moon, Alice. Let's see. McDowell's a bit rattled, and the dice are stuck. You got to be kidding me. The dice are stuck. All right. Here we go. That's a 56, excuse me. That's a 56 to Greenwell. 34. 34 off the Yankee defense is popped up to the shortstop. A wide pitcher becomes a strikeout, though. So infield fly. There's no one on. Oh, you know what? Son of a bitch. It should still be a home run, though, even with a runner on first, right? I was looking at the wrong chart. Son of a bitch. Does that make a difference? Runner on first. Fly ball. It's still a home run. Doesn't matter. I looked at the wrong chart. Still a home run. I got to remember. So, base is empty now. That's a 56. 56 is a 34. Base is empty. 34. Pop out to short, but he's a wide pitcher. That's a strikeout. 2 down. So McDowell gets another strikeout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 strikeouts for McDowell. ID Gesture says this. That is correct. A wide pitcher's a strikeout. Oh, that was fabulous. My first home run, and it's Jose Canseco, who was my mom, God rest her soul. She must have been looking down on these dice because she loved Jose Canseco, especially when he came to the Red Sox. The pitch to Tim Naring, 2-2 ball game. That's a 16. Naring, 16 is a 13. Base is empty. 13 is a strikeout. Swing and a miss. He was trying to go yard. Another strikeout for Blackjack McDowell. Seven Ks for McDowell, but the 2-run homer by Canseco in the bottom of the 6th were tied at 2. So Wakefield gets a reprieve off the bat of Jose Canseco. He's going to stay in the game. We go to the top of the 7th. 2-2 ball game. Learning APBA baseball. Thanks to ID Gesture and the chat. Again, thank you to Smelly Wrestling Geek for the wonderful super chat. Wakefield to Mike Stanley, who's 0 for 2. That is a 34. 34 is a 31. Base is empty. 31 is a fly ball. High fly ball to center. Lee Tinsley's there. 1 down. So Tinsley makes the catch. Randy Verlardi, 0 for 2. Wakefield to Verlardi is a 23. A 23 is a 27. 27 is a bounding ball to third. Naring fires to first. Out number 2. Wakefield is not an X pitcher. It would have been a strikeout. He's a Y pitcher. So it's a ground out. Naring to Vaughn. 2 away. So that's 5-3. Base is empty, 2 outs. We're on the right chart. That's good news. Tony Fernandez. Oh, no. A knuckleball that didn't knuckle. It was flat. Ooh, wait a second. That's a 0. That's a 0. So is that a reroll? That's a 0. All right, so that's a 0. What the hell does that mean? I think that's a reroll. And then we re-roll and we use the second red number, I think. Is that correct? Oh, thank God. Fernandez must not have hit homers. I thought he was a decent hitter. What the hell does a 0 mean? I think we re-roll that. Roll on the second column now. So that's a re-roll. So I re-roll the dice, right? And then we read the second column, correct? 24. So a 24 is a 6. 24 is a 6. We'll take that instead of the homer. Base is empty, 2 outs. 24 is a 6. B-grade pitcher. It's a double. It is a double. A 0 sends you to the second column. Do you have to re-roll? Re-roll in the second column now. It's a double. Okay, I did that right. Whew, we got away from the homer. That's even better, though. So for him to hit a homer, you would have to roll a 66 twice because it's a 0, and you re-roll, and then if we rolled it again, it would have been a 1. But it's a 2-out double for Fernandez. World's Worst Gamer thinks Fernandez should be in the Hall of Fame. So a 2-out double. We're going to keep Wakefield in. He'll face Pat Kelly. Do we want to pinch hit for Kelly? No. We got Laveritz on the bench, though. No, Kelly's going to... It's the 7th. ID Gesture says, no, he has lots of 1s in his second column. Oh, about Fernandez. Do we want to pinch hit? And then we have to adjust the... let's see what we got here. Got the pitchers in front. I like these little things. Little things amuse. I like these. This is pretty cool. Jim Laveritz. Oh, he has a lot of 1s in his second column, too. So I guess he'd have more opportunities at homers. And they all look like hits in the second column. They're all low numbers. Then we need someone to play second. Do we have a second baseman? We must have a utility infielder. We do not have a utility infielder. Oh, Velarde would probably have to go play second. Oh, boy, that's a lot of switching around. I thought we had a... We don't have a utility infielder. Again, we only have 20 players. Can Velarde play second? Yes, he can. He's actually a better second baseman. So then someone will go play left. Can Laveritz plays first and catches. He played for the Red Sox too, so then James would have to go into play left. We got Gerald Williams too. He's a 3. That's bad. Because you want the lower number. We'd go with James probably. All right, Laveritz is going to pinch hit. Oh, boy, we got to do a lot of writing now. And James will go into play left. So let's just do that for now. We have one bench player left. Or do we let Kelly? You know what? I think that's what they would do. Try to play fair and square. All right, so Kelly is out of the game. Laveritz will pinch hit. James will come in to play left. So we have a pinch hitter, Laveritz. Not Laveritz, I'm sorry. Laveritz. Ritz Crackers. He's going to pinch hit. He's a slow runner. We're going to stick with Timmy Wakefield. 22 is a 7. Runner at second, excuse me. So it's going to be over here. Runner at second, 2 outs. Thanks to the double by Fernandez. Jim Laveritz might have just untied this game. 22. What would a 22 be there? Same thing, though, yeah. 7 instead. Oh, it would have been an 8. It would have been an 8. He would have been out. Well, I don't know that. Actually. So, would have been an out. Grade B. Yep, would have been an out. Son of a gun. Well, we did the right thing. We pinched it, Laveritz. So, what did I say? 22 is a 7. Grade B pitcher. 7. Half swing. It falls in for a hit. Runner scores on the single. It is 3-2. So, Laveritz was fooled by the pitch. But it drops in 3-2 Yankees. So a pinch hit single for Leverett. That was in the 7th. Leverett will come out of the game. James will come in to pinch run. So James, but he's going to play left field. Velarde will move to second base. All right, so Velarde at second base. James is a 1 in left. Kelly's out of the game. Velarde was a 6 at second. So -1 there. Velarde in left is the same. So it's only -1. They were a 39. They're going to be a 38 now. So they're still using that set. They're still using that 36 to 40 fielding chart. So the Yankees are now at 38. James at first. Oh, okay. ID Just says your second column are always hits. You get a hit for sure in the second column. That's why you go to choice D. You're right. The D grade pitcher. Yep. Got it. I'm sure I'll forget that, but thanks. 3-2. Runner at first. So Lavers has that clutch hit. Pinch runner James. Runner at first. Wakefield to Boggs. That's a 52 to Wade Boggs. 52 is a 52 is a 12. A 12 around the horn double play. We don't need the double play, so it's going to be 4-3. So a 12 would have been a double play. But that's a third out of the inning. Boggs grounds out to Alicea. The Yankees pick up a run on the 2-out double and the pinch hit bloop single by Jim Leverett. And that was a short-lived tie for the Red Sox. McDowell will come out for one last inning here in the bottom of the 7th. Well, he's pitched well. He made one mistake to Jose Canseco. He's got 7 strikeouts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 6, 7. McDowell to O'Leary. 22 for Troy O'Leary. Doubles are good. Ooh, it's a 0. It's a 0. That means we re-roll and use the second red number. 55. It's gone. Troy O'Leary hits a home run. And this ball game is tied up. Troy O'Leary homers. So we rolled a 22. It was a 0. Then we re-rolled the 55. You go to 55, but you read the second red number. It's a 1. And I know a 1 is a bippity-boppity boom to the moon. Boom goes the ball. Troy O'Leary touches them all. The Red Sox have hit 2 home runs off Blackjack McDowell. A 2-run shot by Canseco in the prior inning. Now O'Leary ties it with a solo blast. To the moon, Alice. To the moon. We're knotted at 3. Blackjack McDowell gives up the bippity-boppity boom. He'll stay in the game just because I don't want to change him yet. Get him through the 7th. 3-3. The pitch to McFarland. It's an 11, and that's a 5. a 5. Oh, it's a hopper past the first baseman, down the line. The throw to second, not in time. High hopper over the first baseman's head. Down the line. The slide safe double. So McFarland, the slow-footed catcher, doubles, and that's going to be it for Blackjack McDowell. Red Sox trying to take the lead. His ID gestures is, and it's tied again. Nice. This is very exciting. I'm having fun. Alicea's going to bunt. He's bunting. So I don't think you have to say in. They're going to play. Do you have to say in for the bunt? Runners at first. No, runner at second. Sacrifice bunt, runner at second. Let me see if there's... I don't see any splits here about in or back. And that's going to be it for Blackjack McDowell. We're knotted at 3. And we're not going to fool around. We're just going to go to the closer. John Wetland is coming in. Now he's an A grade. He has an asterisk, which means he only pitches. Kanicki's a C, and Howe is a D, but we only have 3 relief pitchers. So we're going to go right to Wetland. McDowell is done. So McDowell pitched 6 innings. That's it, because he gave up the homer, then the double. He could lose it. Go ahead, run at second is McFarland. And we might put Willie McGee into pinch run. McDowell. So he pitched 6, and I don't worry about stats. He did get 7 strikeouts. I like to track strikeouts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But he gave up 2 homers. A 2-run blast by Canseco and a solo shot in this inning by O'Leary. Then McFarland doubles down the line. So he had 7 strikeouts, we'll say. Wetland's coming in. Now, I don't know how the relief pitcher stamina is, but Wetland really only pitched an inning, but we'll give him 2 innings. And then if he's pitching good, he's pitching good. So if anyone can explain the stamina for pitchers, for relief pitchers, real quick. I know starters, they're good until they give up 5 runs and they lose a pitching grade. So Wetland's going to come in. I think we're going to go with a faster runner for Boston. As ID gesture says, there's no back or in for bunts. It's just, okay, cool. All right, so I like those little cards there. All right, we got Willie McGee. Oh, he's not a fast runner. He's a normal runner, which is better than a slow runner. And Hasselman, though, is that going to screw up our defense? No, Hasselman's actually a better defensive catcher, so we're still going to stay at the best defensive rating. So Hasselman would come in to catch. McGee's a 2. Tinsley is a 2, so we're not going to switch that up. All right, so and we're going to go with our closer who sucked for the Red Sox. He blew game 1. I'm trying to remember, 95 in extra innings. Aguilera, I think it was 95. He blew the freaking game against the Indians in the playoffs. So let's put this over here for now. And he's a grade A. So McGee's going to pinch run. He's a normal runner. We really don't need his card. We just take it out so I know not to use it again. McGee's going to pinch run. We'll just put that here. Hasselman's going to come in to catch. Put that over here afterwards. All right, so McFarland. going to be Hasselman. I'm going to put the pinch runner here. I don't have room over there. Pinch runner. McGee, you came from the Cardinals. McGee in the 7th. And Hasselman will catch. And that's not going to change your defense. It actually gets better because he's a 6. Hasselman will catch. And he's not slow. And he's a 6. All right. Here we go. So Wetland's going to face Alicea. Alicea is going to bunt with no outs and a runner at second. Let's use the Yahtzee thing. Good night, Uncle Dave Gardner. Oh, that is a 12. 12 on the bunt. Bunt at and missed. Strike 2. Count is 0-2. Will they let him hit away? No, he's going to bunt with 2 strikes. Alicea is going to bunt with 2 strikes. Do we want him to bunt or let him swing away? Ah, he's going to swing away. He fails the bunt. Alicea, can he be the hero? 14. 30. He's not going to get his JOB done. So we have a runner at second. So that's over here. And it's a 30. High fly ball to deep left, caught with ease, no advancement. A ball hit the left, so Louis Alicea does not do his JOB. We're not happy with that. He still wears those goat horns. So Alicea's gone. One out, runner at second. So Wetland. Seventh. Top of the order, Lee Tinsley. Ah, I lost the dice. I found the dice. I'm not used to this Yahtzee roller thing. Tinsley looking, he's had a hit, but he was caught stealing. He's 1 for 3. He's also struck out, flow to center. Flown to, 33 for Tinsley. We have McGee, a normal runner at second. He pinch ran for the slow-footed McFarland. 33, doubles are good. 0, we re-roll again. 64 is a 6. Runner at second. It is a 6. And you go to the D grade no matter what. Either way, even with the A grade, it's a base hit. But you're supposed to move to D grade on that, right? Am I correct on that? Yes, because they're always hits. So we just go to the D grade. Single, line drive. It's an RBI double. It's a double. The Red Sox take the lead. So Tinsley does what Alicea could not. The Red Sox go up 4-3. McGee scores the pinch runner. 4-3 Boston. They put 2 up in the 6th. Now 2 up in the 7th. As ID Gesture says, 6s are always doubles. But you have to go to the D, right? Because just say hypothetically, IDJ, second column's always a hit, and you can see an A-grade pitcher takes away stuff, but so I have to go to the D column, correct? I mean, he does it on a 6, but on other stuff. So that is a double. It's 4-2 Boston. Tinsley does his JOB, so Tinsley's at second. McGee Well, he's still in the game right now, McGee, in case McFarland comes up to bat. John Valentin, 1 out, 4-3 Red Sox. That's a 35. IDJ says I am correct. Thank you very much for your help, IDJ. 35 for Valentin, 14. Runner on second, 14. Well, that's a walk. So that's a walk. That'll set up a double play possibility. Second time Valentin's walked, first and second now. So now we got to flip first and second. So we got to go to this chart here. A lot of chart flipping. That's the downside of this. But other than that, Valentin at first, the speedy Lee Tinsley at second. 1 out. Mo Vaughn at the plate. Vaughn 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a walk. That's a 12, 25 double play. 6-4-3. Mo Vaughn bangs into the inning-ending, soul-crushing, as Kurt Berglund would say, double play. Fernandez, Velarde on to Mattingly, but the Red Sox pick up 2. The homer by O'Leary tied it. Back-to-back doubles. Well, not back-to-back doubles because Alicea failed to bunt the runner over. But 2 doubles in the inning give the Red Sox a 4-3 lead. And Tim Wakefield now could win it. McDowell's given up 4 runs. He's on the line to lose. As Wetland could not do his job, allowed the inherited runner to score. So Vaughn, 6-4-3 double play. Go to the top of the 8th. So Vaughn is out. Let's get McFarland out of there. McGee is done. McFarland is done. Hasselman will bat before Alicea. Wakefield is done. Can Aguilar bring it home with 2 innings here? Probably not. He'll blow the game. He's Rick Aguilera. He sucks. It's great for Minnesota. Sucked for the Red Sox. Needed 1 freaking game for him to save in the playoffs. He couldn't do it. We would have been up 1-0. You never know what happens. Okay. So Wakefield gave up 3 runs, though only 2 were earned. So Wakefield went 7. 2 runs, that's enough there. That's all we need for stats for that. All right, here we go. And Rick Aguilera comes in. Former Met. Comes in the 8th. Bernie Williams, 45 to Bernie Williams. 45 is a 14, and that's a walk. Good going, Rick Aguilera. Yeah, it's fond memories of Rick. We already know, and he's an A-grade pitcher, but it doesn't matter. That is a 14. And he has an X and a Z. Probably should write that in, but we see it right there. So Bernie Williams walks. So we have a runner on first base. Got to flip this card, the chart. Runner on first. We're going to play for 2. I don't think they would bunt with... Well, O'Neill was a... I think they would let O'Neill swing the stick. The pitch to Paulie O'Neill. 42 to Paul O'Neill. 14. Son of a... God, I hate Rick Aguilera. Another walk. I should probably look at this before I say it's a walk. 14. Nope. He's a Z pitcher. I might have messed that other thing up too. Hold on a second. He's a Z pitcher. Let's go back to Bernie Williams. You got to be a double ZZ pitcher to get rid of the walk. So, no, that's okay. The walk to Williams stands because he's not a double ZZ pitcher. He's a Z pitcher. Now, with a runner on first, 14. Off the Red Sox fielding chart, ball one. It's ball one. Wait a second. I looked at the wrong chart. Go back to Bernie Williams. These charts are going to kill me. No, it is a walk. Okay, either way, it's a walk. I by accident looked here, but it didn't matter. He's not a double ZZ. Now, 14 to O'Neill with a runner on first, way outside ball 4, unless he's a Z pitcher. He's a Z pitcher, ball 1. So we roll the dice again. You roll the dice again. 52. 12. With nobody on, a 14 is a walk. But someone was on. Yes, 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 you're right. I understand what you're saying. So a 52 is a 12. Runner at first, 12. Force out at second. Safe at first, W. He's not a W, so we get the lead runner. Fielder's choice, they can't turn 2. So Bernie Williams is out. Fielder's choice, 4 to 6. O'Neill's at first, because that was a 12. What's messing me up just a little bit, and it's me, not the game, is I have a bad habit to look at the pitching grade and I start to go down. I have to remember the pitching grade is only 1 through 11, and then everything else, you can see the fielding. Now, you look, even though it says D grade, it has nothing to do with the fielding underneath. So 1 out. O'Neill at first now. Maybe he should have bunted. But the dangerous Ruben Sierra is up. Ruben Sierra. Good God almighty. Hour 42 for APBA. I apologize. But I'm learning. The pitch to Sierra. 12. That's a 25. We go off the Red Sox fielding. 25. It is a double play. Alisea Valentine back to Mo Vaughn. So a 25 might get 2, and they do. I like how they say that. 6-4-3. Rick Aguilera shows no emotion, as always. Ruben Sierra, double play. 6-4-3. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 4-3 Red Sox. Can Aguilera take it home and get the save? And again, please, if you're watching this for the first time, APBA, you play this game really fast. I'm learning. This is the first time. This is actually my first game ever of APBA. I played a couple of 3-inning practice thingies, and I'm like, well, this is the way I learn. Thank you to ID Gesture and everyone else. Okay, so this would be the 9th. Wetland, bottom of the 8th. Canseco hit a homer off McDonald. Blackjack. Here's Wetland to Canseco. That's a 63, is a 30. That goes off the, well, I got to go bases empty chart. This, again, this is what I have to remember. You got to flip these. That's going to be an out. I know 30 is an out. Line drive caught in left by James because he went in. So Canseco is out, 1 down. The Gator, Mike Greenwell, 1 for 3, a single, a fly out to center, and a strikeout. Wetland to Greenwell, 53 is a 16. 16, you go to bases empty. Yankees fielding chart, 16. That doesn't make sense. How can you would think that maybe the lower the number isn't better. Maybe the higher the number is better. What's Paul O'Neill in the outfield? Because I know he's an excellent outfielder. I just want to see something. Where's Paulie O'Neill? He's a 2. So maybe the higher the number, the better. I don't know. Because I'm looking here, and you see the Gator rolled a 53. That's a 16. Base is empty, 1 out. And that's an out. So the higher the number, the better. Because that is a fly out to center. Bernie Williams makes the play. Had it been the Red Sox, it would have been a single. All right, so the higher the number, the better for a defender. So the Gator flies out to Williams, 2 down. Mark Jones says higher is better. Thank you. Thank you, ID Gesture. I thought the lower the number, the better. But now I'm looking at the chart going, wait a second. So I made my defense worse. That's okay. We went ahead. I'm playing for both teams, though. 2 outs. The pitch to Naring. That's a 31. Is a 9. A 9 grade A pitcher. That's going to be an out. Strikes him out. So he's a grade A. 31 for Tim Naring's a 9. Off anyone else, it's a hit. But can you see? Let's bring these charts are really large, big. 9. Or is it the 10? I can't. Hold on. Let me just see this. It's an out. Either way. No, it's a strikeout. Here's the 9. Struck him out with a nasty breaking pitch. So he set him up with the fastball. So that's pretty cool. Naring struck out 3 times. Ouch. So the higher the number, the better. We're learning stuff. We go to the top of the 9th. Can Rick Aguilera close it out for the Red Sox? As I weakened our defense without even knowing it. But we went ahead with the moves I made. Aguilera, top of the 9th. He'll face Mattingly, Stanley, and Randy Velarde. ID Gesture. There is a 9 all the way on the right side of the chart for you. Yeah. Oh, yes, there is. Right there. I keep going like this. It's right there. Thank you. Simple things. I'm not used to these charts. You're so right. It's right there. All right. Donnie Baseball. Oh, God. I almost saw a 66. That's a 65. 65 is a 35. 35 goes to the defense. And popped up. Foul territory. Aguilera jams Mattingly. Hasselman throws the mask askew. Hasselman, he makes the catch. It was a bit adventurous. As Dan Burke screaming gets a pop out to the catcher. You are correct. Red Sox, 2 outs away from a victory in our first ever APBA game. It is a marathon. Again, this game plays really fast. Stanley's up, 16. 16's a 13. That's a strikeout. I don't even have to look. 13 is a strikeout, my friends. 13, swing and a miss on a pitch out of the dirt. Hasselman applies the tag on Stanley. Red Sox 1 out away from a 4-3 victory in a very exciting APBA game. Basic. Velarde. Nuts. 44 for the Paisan. 44 for Velarde is an 8. Thank God it's not a 0. 44 is an 8. 8. 2 outs. But you always an 8. 8. That's an out. Game's over. That's an out. Aguilera is an A grade. That's an out, right? Popped up. Third base, foul territory. Naring makes the catch. I'm right? That's an out. Game over. The grade A pitcher steals the hit. He's got voodoo, as King Icky Boo would say. I'm almost going to buy NP3 now. Yes, Dan Burke says I'm right. The Red Sox win. The Red Sox win. The Red Sox win. So that's a pop out 3. And there you have it. Our first APBA game ever. Red Sox win 4-3. McDowell's the loser. Wakefield gets the win. God rest his soul. And the save goes to not my favorite, Rick Aguilera. And we did it in an hour and 50 minutes. That was fun. I have to say, this was my first APBA game. I enjoyed it. I appreciate everyone who helped me. And I'd like to thank Smelly Wrestling Geek for the super chat. And hopefully you did not do it twice. If you did, please take back. Or take them both back. I don't care. But thank you, Smelly Wrestling Geek. It was very kind to you. And thank you to everyone. So that's APBA. And again, this is, I bought this off eBay, 1996 APBA game, because it's a 1990, it has to be 96, it's 1995 playoff set. I don't think they would have that in 95. So fun game. Basic was very enjoyable. Dan Burke, thank you. Doug Hunt, thank you. World's Worst Gamer, thank you. ID Gesture, thank you very much for all your help. Mark Jones, thank you. Uncle Dave Gardner, thank you. Scroll up. Thomas Bartlett, thank you. John Wise. P-Jet. SGJ Jamie. Larry Mullins. We had a lot. Philip Reynolds, thank you. Alan Berry. I think we got a Smelly Wrestling Geek. Thank you again. Thank you for the super chat. Cutter Historical. Super Bowl Tournament, a.k.a. Mike in the Truck. Cleve Baseball Fan 879. Arnold Hunter. And Michael Canastari. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's APBA. I appreciate everyone's help. If you enjoyed the stream, hit the like button. If you have not subscribed and you wish to do so, please do so. That'd be awesome. Hit the bell for notification when we go live. Check out all the other wonderful content creators in our community, such as ID Gesture, Cleve Baseball Fan 879, Dave Gardner, and many, many others. Cutter Historical, Philip Reynolds. Join the FOC, friends of the channel, friends of the community, where everyone knows your name. You come to have fun. Thank you to Smelly Wrestling Geek for the super chat. I know I keep saying it, but it's greatly appreciated. It goes right back into the channel. God bless. Love you all. Stay safe. Be smart. Treat people that are going to be treated. Check out all the other wonderful content creators in our community. Sub, like, share them as well as me. Grow the community. Have fun. That's what we're about. Sometimes we have discussions. We don't always agree with one another, but we do have fun. And deep down, I think we all love one another. That's my opinion. And I think I'm right. So, happy early Thanksgiving. See you soon. Peace. Red Sox win 4-3. That was my first APBA game ever.